All right, so I've talked about the house that I grew up in being abandoned and overgrown and looking crazy. And this is it right here. When I was about 12 or 13 years old, we moved into this house. And this is where I spent my teen years. In fact, my room used to be right up here. But as you can see, there's grass it's all weeds, 12 foot high or more. These posts were never here. This was nice and open, and we had our mailbox up here. But it was a beautiful yard. But there's my car, and if I stand right about here, you can't even hardly see the car. It's pretty crazy. And so when I do some of these abandoned yards, I oftentimes think about this and how it makes me feel, and how it made my daughter feel when she saw it. And I was gonna come cut this one, but it's the only one that I decided I wasn't gonna do. There's something moving in there. Because of safety issues. Now, there's just some crazy stuff going on in here. And I decided it would be best if I didn't. Now over here, this was another section. So a lot of the times I'd hear stuff in the trees. I would stand on the porch right there at that doorway, right? And I would fire the shotgun shell right down into the ground over here. Or occasionally out in the tree line. But it's probably just a little, I don't know, maybe an armadillo or something. But you got to be careful. You never know if it's people. There's actually a walkway right here. It doesn't go all the way. It's right there. And I don't know if I can go all the way up. There's a lot of poison ivy. But I think I might be able to get around. I'm not supposed to do this. There's a lot of trespassing signs up, and I'm gonna sneak around for you guys. Well, I say it's for you guys. I'm interested too. I'm trying to not hit the poison ivy. It's all over. Now this porch, my dad would stack firewood all the way around here, over here, and all the way down there, up to the window and sometimes higher. And then you'd have a big row of firewood out there. And that's where I got my tree cutting experience, because that's how we heated the house for a long time. Now inside, that's sad right there. So inside, this was our living room. Well, like the dining room. Come in here, and this was the living room here. That was a fireplace that kept my family warm for years. There was no doorway there before, because it was covered up, but there would have been at one time, but when we lived here it was covered up. It's been pulled down since then. There's black mold on the ceiling and the roof. Kitchen's completely gutted. It was a beautiful home when we were here. It kind of hurts to see it like this, to be honest with you. Dining room, there was storage back here. Now for quite a while, I told you I lived in the back. See, this was closed in here, and that was up. That was a carport. Now, I'm not going to go in the basement, but for a long time I lived in the basement, and then it flooded out one year. And after it flooded out, it rusted the burners, and that's when I had to move upstairs, but it rusted the burners, and that's when we started using wood. So this right here was my parents' room. This is how they had it painted, and they had a big 4-post bed in here. It took up most of the room. Now there's a bird's nest here and a bird's nest there. Ceiling's falling apart. And here in the shower, there were shower heads. There's 2 of them up here. Best shower you'd ever have, man, because you got these 2 hot shower heads coming down on you. Let's go upstairs. I walked up here a lot. I don't know how safe it is now. I feel pretty rickety, and that's poop from something wild. This was my room for a while too. Oh crazy in here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in here. I'd look out back over here. Band room was in the garage. We had horses over there. Hearing some tapping in here. Now, in here, this was a room for a little bit. There was a wall here. It's like somebody's tore it down. It's a little bathroom in here. There's a sink in there at one point in time. But yeah, pretty wild. So that's all tore down. This one right here was my room for a long time. And at one point in time I had a weed plant growing in the window. My mom got so mad when she came home one day. There's like a 2-foot plant growing right here. I was fucking warm at one time I did. Get out of here though. I'm not supposed to be here. One time my buddy and I, John was carrying this couch up, helping me. I got this couch and it was a, it was one of those hideaway bed couches. We got it up here. It took a long time, but we got it up through here. I had to lift it up over this rail. Thing was heavy. My dad's whistling at me. I better get out of here. I'm gonna go out the back. Somebody's kicked it in. Let's see the garage. It's hard seeing this. I didn't think it was that bad, but seeing it now is pretty hard. Let's get that spider web out of the way. Look at these. This is a big Gaylord. Somebody on my channel told me they think these are from a grenade launcher. If you know, let me know. A whole bunch of them here. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Somebody's stopping somebody. There's an old train car I used to hang out in over there. And it goes 3.5 acres back. We had some more buildings. Obviously there's crazy stuff going on here where somebody burning trash, burning all sorts of stuff. But yeah, this is the lawn that I decided I wouldn't cut. It's the only one I backed out of so far. It's the only one I really want to do. But for safety, I think it's best I don't. Anyways, hope you enjoyed seeing this little segment. We'll see you in the next video.